It's an absolute pleasure to meet both of you.
Thank you.
Do the parents have good intentions by offering their house to this orphanage?
Yes.
Yes, they did.
We do.
They did.
We do. We think we can make a penance for what we've done in
Well,
some way.
she wanted it more. I didn't want to do it.
Yeah, but,
But
I
I did
rule the
it.
roost, so.
I know, I did it for you.
Yeah.
Your character has I'd say a unique mask that she
Yes.
wears. What is the history behind that mask and why is she wearing that?
Something happens to me, something terrible happens in the house and happens to my face. And then my husband makes me the mask to try and, so I can, still get around without having to show what's
keep
happened
things
to my
fresh,
face.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nowadays people get faceless, but in those
there you
days
go.
they just made half masks.
Yeah. That was early plastic surgery. Early facelift.
One of the coolest things about this film is the set design itself. It's just, this house
It's
is
fantastic.
horrifying, is what I would say.
Yeah.
It's a great set.
It was such a great set.
What creeped you out most on that set?
Just the overall feel. Like it really had that sense of decay.
Yeah.
It felt
And
like it was
been shuttered
dead.
up for years, yeah.
Yeah.
And yet, when we shot the scenes that are the early part, then they let all the light shine in through the windows and they redressed it in a slightly different way and it came alive. But for most of the movie, it's a dead house.
And nowadays, is it harder to scare audiences, you think, with horror films, or is it kind of the same in the past 20 years? Or
I don't know if it's harder. What I really enjoy is the audience really enjoy knowing when the scare is coming as well. There is this real contract between the audience and the film where even when they know some of it, they just love going through the process of it.
when you guys read the script, what did you attach yourself to the character itself? Was there something that just made you bond to it?
I just love the idea of playing a character that was behind so many veils and was at first just a voice and then everyone was imagining her in certain ways. I think it's fun to be mysterious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked the idea that you weren't really sure with Samuel which side he was on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is he a good guy or
There
a
was
bad guy?
was he a good guy or a bad guy? And trying to walk that line was
Yeah.
interesting to me.
Was there ever a consideration of what he might be bad when you were reading it, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and before I knew what happened, I thought, well, I think maybe he's involved in this
Yeah.
somehow. Yeah.
One of my favorite things with scary movies, it's one of my favorite genres of all time, and I'm curious, what would you guys consider the scariest movie you guys have ever seen?
Exorcist.
Good one.
Yeah, Exorcist, The Shining, and The Changeling I also liked a
Oh,
lot.
that's a good one too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolute pleasure meeting you guys. Thank you so much.